Picture this moment. You're lying in a hospital bed. The accident happened so fast you didn't even see it coming. As you look around, your family's worried faces fill the room. The fear in their eyes says it all. Amid the pain and confusion, one thought refuses to leave your mind. How will they manage financially while you recover? Now imagine what happens next. Your medical bills start piling up. Your income stops, but the expenses don't. Every passing day brings new financial challenges, and your family is left trying to figure out how to stay afloat. Today, I'm here to talk about why this scenario might hit closer to home than you think, and how you can ensure it doesn't happen to you. Hi, I'm Jitan Modi. Over 2 decades of helping families navigate the aftermath of accidents, I've seen stories of crushing devastation and remarkable resilience. The difference, more often than not, comes down to one critical factor: having the right personal accident insurance with the right features. Let me share a story that I'll never forget. Rajesh, a hard-working father of 2, came to my office just last week. A road accident had left him temporarily disabled and unable to work. He thought his personal accident policy had him covered. But when we looked closer, it turned out his policy didn't cover temporary disabilities at all. His family was left scrambling, trying to manage daily expenses without his income while he focused on recovery. Think about your own family for a moment. Every time you step out of your home, whether it's for a quick drive or your daily commute, there's a risk. Accidents don't give you a warning. But the real risk isn't just the accident itself. It's the financial tsunami that follows. Most people believe personal accident insurance is all about death coverage. They focus on how much their family will receive if the worst happens. But here's the hard truth. Most accidents don't end in death. They result in temporary, partial, or permanent disabilities. Each of these can disrupt your life and finances in ways you might not have considered. Let me tell you about Priya. She thought she had a comprehensive policy until we reviewed it together. Her plan only covered total permanent disability. It had no benefits for partial or temporary disabilities and didn't offer any support for rehabilitation. The most likely scenarios were completely uncovered. Imagine the impact of discovering that when it's too late. What most people don't realize is that the financial impact of an accident goes far beyond medical bills. Your regular income stops, but the expenses don't. They actually increase. There are rehabilitation costs, home modifications, special transportation needs, and ongoing living expenses. Every day becomes a financial battle. And if your insurance doesn't account for these, you're left with a massive gap. Amit's story drives this point home. He had a personal accident policy that seemed solid because it offered a large death benefit. But when we dug deeper, we found glaring omissions. His policy didn't include weekly compensation for temporary disabilities, rehabilitation support, or even coverage for modifying his home or vehicle if needed. One accident could have wiped out his savings, even with insurance in place. The real value of personal accident insurance lies in protecting your income. Think about it. Your family depends on your income to pay the bills, cover EMIs, and fund your children's education. These expenses don't pause because you're injured. A good policy ensures that your family's lifestyle remains unaffected, even if you can't work temporarily. Meera understood this when she came to me for advice. Her basic policy seemed fine at first glance, but we upgraded it to include comprehensive coverage. The extra premium was just Rs 2,000 a year. 6 months later, her husband was in an accident that left him temporarily disabled for 4 months. That small additional premium made all the difference. The policy provided weekly compensation, covered rehabilitation costs, and even paid for home modifications. Her family didn't have to compromise on their lifestyle during those challenging months. But here's the mistake many people make. They wait. They assume accidents happen to other people. They focus on saving a few thousand in premiums and ignore the bigger picture. Then life throws them a curveball and they realize too late that their policy isn't enough. Think about what happens to a family when an accident strikes. It's not just the physical pain or the medical bills. It's the stress of figuring out how to pay for everything without income. It's the guilt of borrowing from relatives or dipping into savings meant for the future. It's the fear of how long the recovery will take and whether life will ever return to normal. The cost of missing key features in your insurance isn't just financial. It's deeply emotional. It's sleepless nights wondering how to make ends meet. It's the helplessness of watching your savings drain away. It's the stress of compromising on rehabilitation or delaying necessary treatments. Here's what you need to remember. Accidents don't wait for the right time. They don't check if your policy is comprehensive. They don't care about your financial plans or responsibilities. The only time to prepare is now. The difference in premium between a basic policy and a comprehensive one is often less than your monthly entertainment expenses. But that small difference could mean the world when life takes an unexpected turn. If you're unsure whether your current policy truly protects you, now is the time to act. Click the link in the description to book a clarity session with me. Together, we'll analyze your coverage and ensure it has everything your family needs. We'll create a protection strategy that works when life doesn't go as planned. Remember, personal accident insurance isn't just about a one-time payout. It's about protecting your ability to earn and ensuring your family's future is secure. It's about peace of mind knowing that no matter what happens, your loved ones won't have to struggle financially. Don't wait until it's too late. Let's make sure you're prepared for whatever life may bring.